Henry McClure Live. Well, a lot of people are asking me about the AT&T building, like why do I have a chip on my shoulder for the AT&T building? And it's not personal between me and the owner, but let's do an analogy. Lawrence Bay. The citizens of Topeka and Shawnee County paid their property taxes were higher because over the last decade, you all paid the bond payment. Excuse me. It chokes me up. Just think about it. You all paid the bond payments so people could live on Lawrence Bay and Gene Yanni's house and live better, high on the hog. And it took 3 years, maybe longer. But there were enough resentments. Finally, you figured out, well, we shouldn't be paying the bond payments for that. Now, anybody on city council, the illustrious Rich Eckert pointed out and gave the case law that the city could have sued the owners of the vacant lots out in Lawrence Bay. The city could have done it. Finally, the county has done it. But there were a lot of resentments against the property owner, pointing out how wealthy he is, owning a company that does $98 million in sales. And, if you just take the guy arm's length, hey, he's a good guy. He's made a bunch of other investments, Remember, anybody that makes investments in a company, they're trying to make money. The PT's Coffee, Spin Pizza. So it took me a little while, and Jim says I'm picking on him, and I'm not trying to balance the scales by picking on the owner of the AT&T building. But what I'm saying, if it was bad at Lawrence Bay, it's actually worse at AT&T. Because AT&T is out of the sales tax money for economic development. And you're just enriching one guy and his family. Hey, come here. Look at this. Look at this. See all these potholes? See, we should be fixing these potholes and not giving money to a rich guy. The rich guy should be just like anybody else. The rich guy, because he can't make... This is Marshall Barber. I got to talk to him. I'll call him back. All right. If AT&T was such a good deal, it should stand on its own. He should pay his own way. We shouldn't prop up anybody with sales tax. And on top of that, we shouldn't be letting Go Topeka get into a long-term lease to the tune of almost $3 million. I mean, look at Go Topeka's salaries, and they're just giving money to charity. Oh, wait a minute. I got to calm down. I got to keep it cool. I got to act like I'm the mayor today. But Go Topeka, I want all the money that goes to you to go away. If the chamber loves extension of the chamber, God bless you. The chamber can pay your way. We're going to put money into the streets. We're going to put money into Adams Street, where the gas station that Marvin Spees owns, that buys we buy all the gas for the city, county fleets. It goes down a brick road that you can't even really drive down. Well, I better give Marshall a call, because he wouldn't be calling me if there wasn't a big deal. Because he is a big deal. Marshall Black Lung Barber, big deal.